breaths in and out. We're going to do just a few rounds of bunny breath. So it's kind of like an opposite of a bunny breath. Sometimes bunny breath is breathing it in, but we're going to do it when we breathe out. So we'll inhale deeply through our nose, hesitate at the top, and then when we breathe out, it's through our nose in short bursts, snapping our stomach as we breathe out. You try to do it as many times as you can. Sometimes I go 10, sometimes I go 20, sometimes I go a lot. So whatever at your own pace, we'll just breathe in deeply through our nose and then short. Until the breath's all the way out, and then breathe back in deeply through your nose. Breathing at the top, and then again. Until all the breath is gone. And one more time, inhale deeply, and then short. Until all the air is out. We're going to inhale, bring our hands together in prayer. Take a few breaths, hands in front of our chest. Inhale, pressing our palms together, just bringing our hands up above our head. Exhale, bring them down to your chest. Inhale, bring them up. And exhale, bring them down to your chest. One more time, inhale, bringing them up. Exhale, down to your chest. Pointing your fingertips in front of you, and just inhale, straightening your hands in front. Exhale, bring them into the chest. Inhale, straighten them to the front. Exhale, bring them to your chest. Inhale, front. Exhale, bring them to your chest. Turn and face your fingers up towards the ceiling. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Turn them in front of you. Inhale, forward. Exhale, towards you. Turn them up. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Turn them forward. Inhale, forward. And exhale, bringing them back in. We're going to interlace our fingers now and turn our palms out. Bring them up over our head. Staying here for a few breaths, feeling the stretch in the front of our shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale, round your back and bring the palms forward. Bending your back, chin to chest. Inhale. Palms come back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest, belly button to spine, hands come down to the front. Inhale, bringing them up towards the ceiling. And exhale, one more time, bringing them down. Inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, lean it to the left. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lean it to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. A few more times, 2 more times at your own pace. And when you're done, just meet me at the top. Hands up above your head. Releasing. Hands come out to the side. And just going to twist to the left. Left hand comes down behind you. Right hand comes to the outside of your left knee. Twisting and looking over your left shoulder. Staying here for a few deep breaths. Release, bringing the hands back out to the sides. Inhale, bring them up above the head. Exhale, out to the sides. The wrists are flexed. Turning now to the other side. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, looking over the right shoulder. Staying here for a few breaths and breathing into the twist. And release. Turning to the front, bringing the soles of your feet together. In a bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. If you want, you can have pillows or blocks underneath your knees, or you can just let your legs fall open. Back is straight, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders. Breathing deeply in through your nose and exhaling out of your mouth. Breathing in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. A few more times. Stopping here and gently butterflying the knees, just gently. Stopping here, keeping your left leg bent in. Your right leg is going to go long. Janu Sirsasana. So we're going to inhale. Bring the arms up and reach tall. Lengthening your spine, reaching towards the ceiling. And leaning forward towards your straight leg as far as you can go. You can put your hands, if you have blocks, you can use blocks. Or you can put your hands down onto the mat. Your back is straight, so you don't want to go down too far. Keeping your back straight. Staying here for a few breaths. Again, be mindful of your back. If you can only bend a little, that's fine too. Whatever's in your practice, it's a practice. A few more breaths. And then just gently lifting your chest, walking it back. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, turn towards your bent knee. Bringing your hands down onto the outside of your bent knee. Taking a breath here. Right hand comes to the outside of your left knee. Twisting, looking over your shoulder. And now we're going to bend our leg that's straight. We're going to bend that a little bit. Leaning back on our back hand. Lifting our hips for a side body stretch. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. One more time. Inhale, bring it up and reach. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Coming now, turning towards our bent leg. Coming to pigeon pose. So our hips are square to the front of the mat. Our shoulders, I'll turn this way. Our hips are square to the front of the mat. Our shoulders are square to the front of the mat. Our left leg is bent. Our back leg is straight. Turn and look behind you. Make sure it's not sickling. We're just going to walk it down towards the mat. You can stay here with your elbows bent. You can get a block to rest your head. You can take 2 fists and rest your head on your fists, or you can go all the way down to the mat. If you want a deeper stretch, press the top of your back foot into the mat, lifting your knee. Staying here for a few breaths, enjoying this stretch. And inhale, lifting the chest, tenting the fingers, walking it back. Your back leg, the leg that is straight, we're going to swing it around and put it on top of the other knee. Gomukhasana. This is cow face pose. Take a few breaths. Taking our left hand to the outside of our right knee and twisting to the right. Looking over our right shoulder. If you want, you can take your ear towards your shoulder for a larger stretch here on the side of your neck. And release, turning back to the front. Bringing the legs again long in front of you, sitting up straight, back is straight. Taking a few breaths. Taking our right knee and bending it, sole of the right foot comes in to the left thigh. Inhale, bring your arms up. Reach long and lean it forward. Janusirsasana. Back is straight, so don't go down too much. Again, you can use blocks or pillows for your hands. Or you can just stay up here. That's perfectly acceptable too. If your long knee has to be bent a little bit, that's okay too. So we'll just stay here and we'll take a few breaths. Just sinking deeper into the stretch with every breath. And slowly bringing it up. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, twisting towards your bent knee. Left hand goes to the outside of the right knee. Looking over your shoulder. Breathing into the twist. Right hand is down on the mat behind you. Left knee, the leg that's long, now bends beside. And we inhale and we come up for a side body stretch. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring it up. Reach, stretch. Exhale, bring it down. And one more time. Inhale, reach. Reach. And exhale, bring it down. Turning now to pigeon on the other side. Again, turn towards you. Front knee is bent, back leg is long, top of the back foot is on the mat. Shoulders and hips are square. Some people can't get down. You can put a block or a pillow under one of your hips. Or again, do what you can. It's perfectly acceptable just to stay here. If you want, you can come forward, staying on your forearms or going all the way down. Just breathing. Want a deeper stretch? You can press the top of your back leg, top of your back foot into the mat, lifting your knee. This pose can also be done on your back if this is uncomfortable for you. Take a few more breaths. And slowly begin to lift your chest. Swinging the back leg around, stacking your knees, Gomukhasana on the other side. Sitting up straight, back is straight, chest is lifted. Taking a few breaths. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Turning to, saying this right? Yes, I am. Turning to the left, looking over the left shoulder. One, you can bring your ear to your shoulder. Breathing into the spine, breathing into this twist. And just release, turning forward. Unstacking the knees and bringing the legs wide in front of you. Flex your feet if you can. Your back is straight. Fingertips come to the mat in front of you. And slowly walk your hands forward. Your back stays straight, so this is as far as you can go behind your shoulders, stretching your back. You can also flip your palms up towards the ceiling. If you need a bolster or something for support for your chest, you can bring that in now if you'd like. Try to keep your feet flexed, but if your hamstrings won't allow it, that's fine. Or if you need to bend your knees just a little bit, that's okay too. This is supposed to be relaxing and not hurt. Slowly walk it up, lifting our chest. Taking a deep breath. Turning to the left. Grabbing our foot or having your hands on the outside of your left leg. And just slowly bringing your chest down towards your leg. Again, you can have blocks or pillows. You can stay up here if you want to. Body. Whatever you're feeling today. Release, turning to face your leg again if you're in an open side stretch. And we'll inhale, bring our arms up, lengthen our spine, reaching toward the ceiling, reaching with the left and then with the right. Continuing to stretch our back and our shoulders. Just a few more times. Keeping our hands long. Take a big inhale. Turning to our right side this time. Exhale, bringing our hands down, framing our foot or grabbing our toes. Staying here or opening up for a side body stretch, whatever you want for today. Breaths. Release and inhale. Bring the arms up. Exhale. Hands come to your sides. Feet come together in front of you. Dandasana. Kind of re-equilibrate your sits bones down. Sitting up straight. Taking a breath or two here. One more. Hamstring and back stretch. Inhale. Bring our arms up. Reach. Lengthen your back. Exhale. Fold forward. Grab your toes. Touch your shins. Have blocks. You can have your knees bent. Whatever's in your practice. Paschimottanasana. Every time you exhale, see if you can go deeper into this stretch. Stretching the whole entire back side of your body here. Hamstrings up through glutes in your back, shoulders. Two more deep breaths. And release. Lifting the chest. Turning now to a tabletop position. So in our tabletop, our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Our knees are under our hips. Your fingertips are spread wide. Just going to drop our belly and look up. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button comes to spine, chin comes to chest. Cat-cow. Inhale. Drop the belly. Looking up. Exhale. Chin to chest, belly button to spine. Move through this flow at your own pace. more times. And then just meet me in a neutral spine. Walking your hands out in front just a little bit. We're going to puppy pose. So in puppy pose, your knees stay underneath your hips. You walk your hands out and you bring your chest towards the mat. Again, do whatever you're comfortable with, whatever is in your practice. Staying here and breathing into this pose. Forehead on the mat if you can. Taking a few more breaths. And then letting your elbows come down to the mat. Your forearms are on the mat. We're going to walk our legs back a little bit. Bring our stomach to the mat. Coming to a Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Careful of this pose. It bothers some people's back, so if it bothers your back, come down a little bit. Sit here and breathe. Slowly bringing our chest all the way down to the mat. We're going to go into a modified bow pose here. So we're going to do the modification and then we'll probably do bow. Again, you can stay in the modification if that's your practice. Whatever you want for today. So your chest is down on the mat. Your forehead is on the mat. Your heels are to your glutes. Staying here if you want. Or if it's in your practice or you want to, you can grab your ankles. Chest is lifted. We're going to inhale. Lift your chest. Lift your legs, pressing into your hands. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale, bring it up to bow. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale up to bow. And exhale down to the mat. One more time. Inhale up to bow. And exhale down to the mat. Release your ankles. Clasp your hands together. Bring them down on the mat and put your forehead on your knuckles. And shake your head no. Massaging your third eye. And then just softly releasing, keeping your forehead on your knuckles. Taking a few breaths. Forehead can stay on your knuckles. If you wish. You can get a pillow. Whatever you want for today. We're going to go into a half frog here. So your right knee is going to come out to the side 90 degrees. Again, forehead can be at the mat. Or you can be in Sphinx arms if you want that kind of a stretch. practice for today. Again, you can have one fist on top of the other, or you can go all the way down to your mat. We're going to be here for a minute. Continuing to breathe and let it go. Relax. Release the tension in your jaw and your shoulders. Relax your feet and your legs. Grounding into the earth's energy. Being grateful for this time. More seconds here. Slowly bringing awareness back to the here and now. Straightening out your right leg. And then slowly bending your left 90 degrees. You might have one side that's tighter than the other. This side, well, it's hard for me. Again, you can stay in Sphinx. You can go all the way down, whatever you want for today. Sinking down and just relaxing and breathing. Letting everything go. Letting your body sink into the mat. More breaths. Slowly bringing your awareness back to the here and now. Straightening your coming up to a Sphinx pose. Maybe pressing the tops of your feet into the mat to lift your knees off the mat. Just taking a few breaths. And relaxing your knees. Planting your hands, pushing yourself up. We're just going up and back into child's pose. So for child's pose, you have some choices here too. I'll face you. You can have your knees together. If you need some extra to put your chest on, you can have your knees wide with your toes touching. You can also have a bolster or a pillow if you can't go down. You can use a block. You can put one fist over the other. Or you can bring your chest all the way down to the mat and your hands way out front, forehead to the mat. This pose can also be done on your back, bringing your toes together. Hands at your calves. So whatever you want today, whatever's going to challenge you or whatever you're feeling to do today. Looking down into this wonderful pose. And slowly bringing awareness back to the here and now. Tenting the fingers and lifting your chest up off of the mat. Your hands back towards your body. Coming back again to a tabletop position. Remember, your shoulders are over your wrists, knees your hips. You're going to inhale and lift your left hand. Exhale, thread it through, bringing your left cheek to the mat. Your right hand can go long out front. It can come around your back or the bind, wherever you want it. Your left hand can come up and reach your shoulder. However you're comfortable in this twist. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Slowly coming back up into a tabletop. Resetting. Inhale, lifting our right hand up. Exhale, threading it through. Right cheek comes to the mat. Slowly bringing it back up to a tabletop. Coming to a seated position. Turning around and laying right down on our backs. Full body stretch here. Hands above the head. Pointing the toes. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, hug the knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. Stopping at the center, hugging them in tight, breathing into the bind. I'm going to lift our head up, bringing our chin towards our knees. And then release. One more time, chin comes towards the knees. And release. Grabbing your right knee. Holding it in towards your chest, left leg goes long. Take a few breaths. Straightening your right knee. You can have a strap if you want here. You can try to grab behind, stretching your hamstrings. If you need to have your knee a little bit bent, that's okay. Again, if that's too much for your hamstrings, just bend your knee a little bit. Release and hug your knee into your chest. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, pulling it over to the left. Turning and looking over your right shoulder. If you want, you can bend your left knee and grab it. Or you can stay the way you were. Just relaxing, releasing, letting everything go. And releasing, coming back to the center, hugging the knees into the chest. Right leg goes long, hugging the left knee in. Straightening the left leg up towards the sky. Grabbing behind or in front, wherever you can. Just gently, again, you can bend your knee. If this stretch, it's a lot for some people. It's a lot for me. This side is just so tight. Stay here for a few deep breaths. Bending your knee, hugging it into your chest, right hand to the outside of the left knee, pulling it over to the right, looking, gazing over your left shoulder. Grabbing the bottom leg if you so choose. Relaxing your bottom leg, your jaw, your shoulders. And releasing, coming back onto your back. Soles of the feet come to the mat, up towards your sits bones. Your fingertips are barely grazing your heels. Stay here if you want. We're just going to inhale, lift our tailbone up for bridge. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up for bridge. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Soles of the feet come together. Right hand comes to your stomach. Left hand on your heart, or left hand on your heart, right on your stomach. Whatever you're feeling. Feeling vulnerable in this position. Connecting with your breath. Breathing in beautiful white light. Making your body feel warm and secure and happy and loved. Breathing out anxiety, worry. Settling in. Bringing the legs long. Hands come to your side, palms are up to receive. Settling in for Shavasana. Enjoying this final resting pose. Grounding into the earth. Feeling happy. Begin to bring in some small movements, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Taking a few deep breaths here, enjoying your last few minutes of peace. And when you're ready, turning to your favorite side with your head resting on your biceps, staying here for another breath or two. And when you're ready, using your opposite hand to push yourself up to a seated position. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring them down.
Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale, inhaling peace and love and light. And exhaling any anxiety or worry. And one more time, inhale, bring the arms up. Thumbs come to your third eye, to your lips, to your strength and purpose, your heart. And I thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.